Welcome to Leaning Towards Six Sigma.
Welcome to Quality Talk series, part 6. Here I am going to deal with a simple, quick one, real quick one, process simplification. As it says simplification, I just want to keep this vlog also very simple enough to convey my perspective. Here, what is a process which I am going to talk about is the payment process. How we used to make payments by cash and so on and so forth, card, and how the process simplification has happened over a period of time and really transformed because recently I have come across a video which says, which shows ring payment. I mean, you can make the payment by ring, wearing a ring. So as simple as that, you don't need to do any activity. As a customer, it's just as simple enough. Just walk in and then make the payment. That kind of a simplification drive homes the point that the process can be simplified using automation, but there are certain caution to be exercised, which I'm going to talk about it in my subsequent slides. This particular slide I'm dealing with payment process improvement over a period. We all enjoyed payment by cash. I'm coming from a generation where we used to carry cash, withdraw money from the bank, and make sure that you have enough cash, enough denomination, change you have, and so on and so forth, which means if you have to go out, you need to ensure all this you have, then you go out for making purchase or making payments and so on. That was the era I belong to, but it was very difficult then, but we didn't know then that such an automation is a possibility. Later came the payment by card. Very simple. A card, if you use it sparingly and also very diligently, if you use it, the card is definitely a good one. But the card payment simplified many of the steps you used to perform during the cash payment. But now the next transformation is payment by ring, which is something you wear a ring and that takes care of your payments. You don't need to do anything else at all, and the transaction gets done, which means a simplification from the process excellence, process improvement point of view is customer should perform very minimal activity. In this case is very minimal, eliminated all the steps which we used to perform during the card payment or the cash payment. That's why I liked this example. Let's watch the video in the next slide.
Forget the card, there's a new way to pay.
Oh, what'd you just do?
I just paid for it.
It's called the Bankwest Halo, Australia's first payment ring.
It's an incredibly simple and convenient way to pay.
It works just like your bank card, but there's no fumbling for your purse or wallet.
$3.50, thank you.
The waterproof ceramic ring has an inbuilt chip linked directly to your account. It'll work wherever contactless payment is accepted.
So if you're out on a jog or you're surfing, you can always get that coffee and always have your money with you.
Just like regular tap and go, there's no need for a PIN for purchases under $100. The ring is available now, and Bankwest hopes its customers like the simplicity of it. But like anything new, only time will tell whether it proves popular or just another passing fad. Experts say the flip side to the convenience it offers is it could encourage people to spend more.
People are less conscious about small transactions, and in terms of this $4 for a coffee doesn't matter. If you do that every day of the week, every week of the year, it adds up, but people don't think of every day of the year.
The ring has the same security features as your bank card with 24/7 fraud protection, and if you lose it, you can cancel it. Rob Scott, 7 News.
Wonderful example, isn't it? Of course, there are flip side of the automation, flip side of any improvement, and that needs to be taken care. I'm not dealing with entirely on that. Now, my point is how the process improvement using automation helps people. And there are certain things we need to take care before automation. It's not just IT enabled process which will make the life simpler or making real process transformation, which is not the case. So first we need to understand the customer needs, the pain points, and what is the gap. The cash payment, for example, there were many gaps in this, in the sense when the customer had to perform lot of activities. So we need to understand the customer needs. That's the start point. Second, selecting the right tool. And the tool selection is very important. You can't select randomly any automation, any process IT enabled, which should not be the case. The tool should address in line with the customer needs, and then create a business model or a process to meet the customer needs. These are the important steps before you choose any automation tool, not just to copy it. That's an important caution we should ensure. Finally, the takeaways, important points to remember. Process design need to take care customer convenience into account. Just because you have the technology, you have the money, and you know how to do, that doesn't mean you automate it. Convenience. What aspect of customer related pain points you are addressing? Second, customer in approach. Even before you even choose which process to automate, and we need to first bring in the customer in approach. So you don't automate every process, isn't it, just for the sake of it. Customer in approach is important, which process to choose. Third, create structure processes to get customer inputs. Why I'm saying this, many of the service processes are not designed what I'm talking about. Many of the processes, there is no clear structure as in the case of manufacturing. So we have to create a structure and processes to even identify and continuously bring in the customer requirements. Finally, the caution. Not all IT enabled processes are customer centric. That doesn't mean all the automations are customer centric process, and need not be the case. Not all automated processes are necessarily improved processes, which means automation means improvement, which is not the case. That's why I said customer needs, then select the tool, then and create a model or a process. These are the approach. This is the broader level approach to be followed. Let's explore quality. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Until we meet with another interesting blog, keep exploring leaning towards Six Sigma.